today to join me for Sunday Yarn Chat Live. How's everybody doing? Let me know below if you are watching us on live or on replay. Give me a hashtag below in the comments and tell me if it's live or replay. Today I'm coming to you only on YouTube, no streaming also on Facebook, just the YouTube platform today. And I am so excited. We are at an end of another week. Oh, what a whirlwind week this has been too. It has been just so insanely busy. I don't know about you guys, but it was a great week. It was a really, really good week. Tell me what y'all have been doing down in the comments. So what have we been doing in the land of knitting? We, well, we've dyed the, should I tell you guys yet? Okay. So we have a couple new collections coming out. A Mother's Day one, which you'll be seeing shortly, and I'm so excited. Our Mother's Day collections are always real popular, and so I love getting them out in front of everybody. And so those will be coming out in the next probably week. You should be seeing those next week. Also, Dave has been making some shawl pins. Well, cuffs, shawl cuffs, and I didn't bring one with me out today, but they are awesome. They are leather, they're handmade, and there's gonna be a video going up about them shortly, and I love them. He makes them all from hand. So, and actual, it's leather. It's not PU leather. It's not anything like that. It's actual leather. And I just love them. I have them on a lot of my shawls. So those will be coming out soon. But I've been working with a pattern designer, and I have a new collection coming out. And this pattern designer has designed a pattern for us. And so we're going to be releasing the collection. She'll be releasing the pattern, and it's going to be the perfect combination for you guys. So stay tuned, and you are going to get an amazing opportunity for a yarn bundle and a pattern together. And yes, I'm excited for that. She's done an amazing job. And I'm not sure if, I know she'll be selling the pattern separately, but then I'll be offering the pattern as a yarn kit. So you'll buy the pattern and you'll buy the kit and together. So I'm excited for that. I am streaming just on YouTube this morning, so you'll have to bear with me about the comments to be seen. Hi, so glad you joined us. Ah, what a day. Yesterday was incredibly fun. We went to, or I should say the dogs, Remy and Mally, took us to the, our town has a festival twice a year. And Mally and Remy took us to it yesterday. It was very nice of them, wasn't it? So they took us to Pine Mountain Days, and it's a big fundraiser that they do, craft festival, but also the local fire department. It's one of their big fundraisers for the year for their volunteer fire department. And checking to see. So it's a great fundraiser, and they always have this great hot dog barbecue and all these arts and crafts vendors. And it was great because we brought the dogs, and we can walk around and look at all the vendors, and we take the dogs with us, and it's wonderful. It's one of our favorite festivals of the year to go to. So that's always exciting. It's a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun to just kind of walk around. It's a small town. It's a really small town. It's not too far from us. And so we really enjoy getting to go and walk and look and everything like that, and talk. I've bought some amazing yarn bowls from there. There's one gentleman there who he does yarn, he turns wood bowls, and oh, they're so beautiful. They really are. So I either usually pick up a yarn bowl, a wooden one, or I've picked up a ceramic one there before. And so I always like to see what I can find, like little treasures like that at those places. It's always so much fun. So we're at the end of a week. Dave's been spending a lot of time working on the house. He is finishing up a staining project. that he has been working on, and it's coming along really, really good. I'm really impressed with him. How he had time to help me work on these, how he had time to help me work on the, what do you call it? Shawl cuffs. I don't know, but he did. It's great. It's great. So I love it. Anyways, did you guys get your March box? Did you get your March Yarn Club box? If you did, are you knitting along with me this month? I am knitting Meredith's block 1 of the log cabin blanket for our knit along. And I've got to tell you, I love it. Now, if you've been seeing my posts on Instagram and Facebook, then you know that I messed up the pattern. Totally messed up the pattern. It's what happens when you send the photo of what you're working on to the pattern designer, and she replies back and says, "Is that block 1? Yeah, why? I'm loving it." She said, "I didn't think I put a garter ridge in there." You didn't? Yeah. Knitting tip, okay? When you print out your pattern on a 4x6 card and your font is really tiny, and then you decide that you don't need to put on your glasses to look at the pattern, and then you end up discovering that you changed a knit to, or you changed a knit to a purl. That's what I did. I changed a knit to a purl. Oh, why do I go live on Facebook? There are all these dang comments. I've got to find out how I can moderate those out and maybe just not allow comments while this is going live. Anyways, bots. Anyways, you can hear Dave, he's in the kitchen right now. So yeah, so I knit the pattern. I accidentally changed because I wasn't having my glasses on. So I didn't know I needed to change the, that I was doing the wrong thing. So this is what's left of my 100-gram ball. This is the March Sock Club colorway. And I just caked it up. Let's see if I can get it to kind of show up there. Good. And did I throw the mini in here too? I thought I did, but I did not throw the mini in the bag too. Can you hear Master Skein Twister in his boots? I know. But I love this colorway. It is just so fun and Eastery, and it's just awesome. It really is. So I've started knitting block 1, or my version of block 1. And here it is. Oh, we also, you'll notice my needle stoppers. We have new needle stoppers coming into the shop this week. And I believe they're $5.99. And they're all different colors, but this one I threw on here, it's a birdhouse. I'm trying to get this in focus. There we go. They come in like 6 different colors for you to choose from. I grabbed the blues and then the watering pot. Isn't that cute? And they're double-sided. So it's the same thing on both sides. And they'll be coming into the shop this week. And there's like pink, gray, a few blues, a teal. There's a whole bunch of different colors. Green, I think. So, but if you are watching me live and you have put a comment below and tried to get into the chat, since I am only on YouTube this morning, I do not have really access to the chat and to chat back with you guys. So I'll see your comments later. But thank you for joining us today. But yeah, aren't those cute? The only thing I like about these is if you really want to. Okay. There it is. Well, if my needle was longer, I'm only knitting on a like 5-inch circular, and that's our 7-inch circular. There we go. It'll work for both ends. Now, assuming you have a longer needle, that would work even better. But There you go. Stitch stoppers. And are you ready to see what I've knit? Okay, so I have 2 stitches here because for some reason I always stop a row with a couple stitches in. I have one of my little plastic row counters because I don't know about y'all, but I'm always losing things, and so I always need row counters and such. I do have some of my chain ones in my bag, but I didn't really think this needed a chain one, so I just went ahead and used this. Okay, so make sure I don't drop my stitches. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go move these 2 back. And I can put my needle tips back on and open it up properly for y'all. Okay. Oop, that's the back side. There we go. There it is. And this is this month's Progress Keeper Stitch Marker by Bronze Shepherd Studios. There we go. Bring it in for y'all to see. And this is the colorway. I love it. It's springy. It's fun. It was not meant to have those ridges in them, the purl ridges, but like I said, I went ahead and didn't put my glasses on. And I mistook a K for a P. This is supposed to be, the center of this was supposed to be stockinette that Meredith had designed. And I was like, what? Nah. And so you can see, I tried to go back. At one point, I made a mistake. And I tried to go back and fix it. And I just made it worse. So either I spent about 4 hours trying to unfix this mistake. And I just kept making it worse and worse and worse. There's the back side. I mean, if we're going to be like totally transparent in our knitting, there's the back side of it. So what lesson did I learn? I learned that you put your glasses on, you print your pattern large enough for you to be able to read it, even with your glasses off. I learned that if you make a mistake and you drop a stitch or mess up somehow, it's okay. I've been telling you guys that for so long now. It's okay. I did it. Look at me. I knit for a living. I did it. But you know what? I went back in, tried to fix it, made it worse. I mean, who's with me on that? End up trying to go in and fix something and end up making the thing worse. So I cut my losses. I figured I'd try to block it out. And if it doesn't block, then you know what? It is what it is. It's going to be the center square for a blanket that I'm making. I'm going to be doing a video soon of a lesson of my favorite cast on and how I get this edge to be nice and solid and sturdy like this. And it doesn't require a long tail because I never really liked long tail cast-ons. It's just not my thing. I either underestimate the yarn, overestimate the yarn. It's just not my thing because I'm not that coordinated to, you know. So it always throws me off. So I'm going to be doing a video soon on how to do this nice, easy cast on that to me just looks beautiful. Jenna's favorite cast on. I don't know. Somebody else might already have it as a pattern out there. So if you do, sorry, I didn't know that. But I kind of made it up, I think. And I like the way it turns out. Gets a nice, solid, even edge. So, but I've been talking to you guys for a long time about perfection in knitting. And I mean that. We're approaching summer where we're going to be going to, you know, barbecues and fireworks and pool parties, and we're going to be bringing our knitting with us. It's okay. Take a deep breath, relax, and enjoy. Most of my patterns are easy that I do because of the fact that I want to be a social knitter. I want to be able to hold a conversation. When I do, oopsie, got stuck there. Hold on, sorry. When I do, it kind of ends up a little bit like this. When I make a mistake, it was good. It was good until Dave came in off the porch and I started talking to him. And then I just kind of, lost it. It just went after that. But look at the color. The color's beautiful. I love the color. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay for me. I'm going to be sitting there listening to podcasts or book on tape or audiobook. I remember the days when we used to have to go like buy a cassette tape with a book on it or a DVD and pop it into your car and listen to that. And they were like $50. Hold please. Sorry. Live TV can't do anything about yawns. So, yeah, I remember those days. So I'll listen to an audiobook, I'll binge watch something on television. I just got done, in fact, this morning, I just watched the series finale of 1823. Won't give away any spoilers, but it was good. It was sad, but it was good. It was really good. So I was going to stay up, but I was going to stay up because they came out at midnight Eastern. So I was going to watch that. I was going to stay up for 2 hours and watch that because it's a 2-hour series finale. So I was going to stay up. Sorry. I'm exhausted. I was going to stay up. Haven't had my coffee yet today, guys. Bear with me. I was going to stay up and then I decided not to. So I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning before church. I decided to go ahead and watch it. And it was good. So if you haven't seen 1823 yet, if you haven't seen it yet, really start with 1893, one of those, 1883, 1886, whatever that was. Start with that one. And that's only one season. And then watch the next one. And then, watch 1923. It's 2 seasons. And it was so good. It's part of the Yellowstone franchise. I loved it. I really did. I like them more than I like Yellowstone. But I also just got done watching Landman, which had Billy Bob Thornton in it and Demi Moore. And that's another one by Taylor, whatever his name is. I can't remember what it is now. The guy who writes and produces them. And it's great. And Lioness, love that. That was great. So, anyways, watch the series if you haven't had a chance to. It's wonderful, but I'm not going to give you guys any spoilers in case you haven't seen it yet. If you have seen it, go ahead and feel free to text me or send me a DM. That way we can cry about it together. And there we go. Isn't that beautiful? I just love this. So hopefully you're going to join us for chatting at night in April. Sorry I couldn't make it to the May one or to the March one. Had a little bit of a thing I had to take care of last minute. So I will definitely be there. I know Meredith was there and represented us in good form. So you guys were in good hands, and I will be there for the April one where we're going to see block 2, and we're going to start to see how this blanket, how the blocks form. Now, the one thing she did tell me is because I am knitting this with these ridges now, that I might have a problem picking up stitches when we turn. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, if you're one of the people who are using DK or worsted weight, don't worry. I'm doing DK and worsted weight too, and I'm knitting this along with y'all. So I'm going to get Meredith all the measurements. I am using a size 8 circular needle. And as you guys see, I'm only using this big of one right now. I'll change to a larger needle probably for the next block when I'm done with this one. But as y'all know, I'm posting my progress all the time on social media because I need accountability help. Because we all know I am a slow knitter, which is okay. It's not a problem. I got that much left. So I don't even think I'm halfway through yet of my worsted. And yeah, this is just, regular club worsted. And I decided I wanted to do my blanket in that. Now, if you're knitting DK, you can just hold it double. And I'd probably do a size 7 needle for that. I have a size 8 needle on my worsted. If you're a loose knitter, you might definitely want to go down a size in your knitting needle. At least I probably would. I probably might on the next block if I keep knitting this loose. But so that's what I've been working on. I'm so excited. We're gonna see this blanket unfold real time. My goal is by the end of April to have block 1 done, and that way I am caught up with everybody who is on the block. Well, we only started the blocks in March because that's when she launched the first clue. So here we go. And I am now off. I need to grab my husband and we need to go run some errands and take the dogs for a walk. So thanks for joining me for Sunday Yarn Chat Live. And I hope you guys have a really great rest of your Sunday and a really awesome week next week. Show me in social media what you're working on, and I can't wait to see it. I'll talk to you next week, everybody. Bye now.